I'll tell you how that's gonna play out. By the way, guys. Also, get you guys for that. Also, I'll tell you who else got engaged. French Montana got engaged as well. Get you guys that for sure. Also, get you guys the fact that Messi and Miami they're gonna be taking on Seattle in the Leagues Cup final, which they will, by the way. And Suns they're being sued yet again. That's all there is you gotta know for that, guys. And much more news come by. We'll get you guys to that. All right, first things first, guys. A lot of you guys are. And I told you guys this already that Tails, Travis, Kelsey, they're engaged. They're in the engagement era, which they are, by the way. But they will be entering the marriage era. Tails, it's going to be the life of a bride. Taylor Swift, she's going to be in a bridal era. We all know that for sure. Now, we already know that her Life of a Showgirl album, that album, 12th album, that's going to be arriving October 3rd, by the way. You can pre-order right now, guys. The vinyl covers, they're out. You can pre-order those as well. And honestly, guys, this is the best news you've had. I'll tell you this, guys. Whenever until Travis Kelce they announce their wedding era, wherever it's gonna be, when it's gonna be, what's gonna be later this year, or in 2026, I'll tell you this. Travis Kelce is gonna retire. And not only that, he's gonna be marrying Taylor Swift, which he's gonna do. We all saw what happened weeks ago in the Noise Podcast sales version, and the engagement era. Tails Travis Kelce, that broke an IG record, which it did. That broke the gram. That's it. I mean that seemed. I mean, look, their engagement era. It's gonna break another Guinness World Record. I mean, the Noise Podcast era, Tails version. You know, podcast era, orange era, showgirl, and now the engagement era. That broke Guinness World Record. Now the engagement era, that's gonna break. That also is between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. That too will also break a Guinness World Record as well, by the way, guys, for most views, most likes on the gram. But I'll tell you this: I knew Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were there in that place. TNT, they were in that place, and I know it's gonna happen. So I want to send congrats to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce once again on being in the engagement era, which they are, by the way. And I knew it was going to happen. I knew it would, by the way. So, Swifties, your wish finally came true. Wish finally been granted. That's all I got to say. And that's Taylor Swift, Kelce, whatever the wedding venue is going to be, wedding era is going to be. Must see, must watch. And I know it's going to happen. You got to wait and see that, guys. You got to wait and see that note. So, Taylor Swift, Kelce, congrats once again. So, I'm not sure the wedding event is going to be. It could be, I'm not sure, KC, wherever it's going to be. Who knows? It's going to be later this year, or it's going to be in 2026. Go to wait to see that plays out, guys. So that's all I can say, guys. So that's all I can say to that, buddy. So I'll tell you who else got engaged. French Montana and Dubai Princess Sheikha Mahra. They too also got engaged. Congrats to both of them on that, by the way, guys. Congrats to them on that. All right, another news, by the way, see here. Messi and Miami, they're going to be going to the Leagues Cup final against Seattle, by the way, on Sunday, after they took out Orlando City 3-1. So that's all the news you got to know for that, guys. And then there's also, by the way, got some another news, by the way, that Shaq Mason was apprehended for aggravated assault, aggravated burglary, assault, battery, burglary, harassment, domestic battery, harassment, driving a suspended license after attacking the mother of his kiddo in a Franklin, Tennessee home. His bond was $150K. He's still in police custody, and it's going to be in court in October, birthday month. So his birthday's today, but really not good for Shaq Mason. Really not. He set it back himself for everyone else, but he should know better than that. So shame on him. He knows better. Let's convince him he can get left behind bars. So really not good for Shaq Mason. It's really not, guys. So not good at all. Also news, by the way, guys, that some sad news here about two kiddos and were dead, attempting they were injured in Minnesota at the Annunciation Church School in Minneapolis after trans shooter by the name of Robert Westman opened fire, but died from a gunshot wound in the parking lot. So this trans shooter's a piece of trash, and he's been shot. But I want to make condolences out to everyone out in the Annunciation Church School in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The close ones, all the kiddos, this horrific tragedy that just happened yesterday, and just really awful news there, guys. So really, I mean, the Wolves, the Lynx, the Vikings and the Twins, they commented on this, and they were, there's some condolences to the kiddos that were affected by the tragedy that just happened yesterday, and that's all there is you need to know on that, guys. So, real awful scene there, guys. Really awful scene there. So keep those in your prayers. Keep them in your prayers, everybody. Keep them in your prayers. Also notice, by the way, that the Suns minority owners, Andy Kohlberg, who's the founder and president and CEO of Kisco Senior Living, and Scott Seldin, who is the president of Kent Circle Partners, they sued the Suns and Matt Ishbia for seeking records access. Ishbia bought the 57% controlling stake for $2.28 billion for the Suns. 14 of 16 partners accepted the Ishbia's $4 billion buyout valuation. Now, Kohlberg and Seldin, they didn't sell. Now, Kohlberg negotiated the buyout with an advisor to Ishbia. Seldin didn't seek a buyout. Ishbia didn't provide any info about how the facility funded, except the Suns complied with its duties under the LLC agreement. Now Kohlberg and Seldin, they've denied the Suns. They denied the Suns buy ownership share for $825 million, placing the value at $66 billion. Now 60%, which would be 60% increase from the value Ishbia bought his interest back in 2023. Now Kohlberg and Seldin, they resorted to baseless litigation and also cover-ups of the intimidating or coercing Ishbia, which is unjustified buyout negotiations. So really not. This is I think probably 6 losses the Suns have had. I mean, ever since the Suns, they've sued, the former owner Rob Starver of misconduct, abuse, negligence, and now this new lawsuit, and also other workers as well. Now the other workers as well, by the way. Now these are the other two individuals, minority owners, Andy Kohlberg and Scott. So they too filed lawsuits because they want to over the record for Ishbia not seeing the records access. So this is really not good for Suns. It's really not, and this is troubling at all. So that's all there is. You need to know, guys, as well about it, and not good there at all. Really not good at all. So that's on that, guys. Also, another news, by the way, the Yanks, they beat the Nats three times in a row, 11-2. A's beat the Tigers 3 times in a row, 7-0. Braves and the Browns against 12-1. The Guards, they defeat the Reds again 4-3. Red Sox, they defeat the O's 3 times in a row, 3-2. Mariners beat the Padres 4-3. The Mets beat the Phillies 3 times in a row, 6-0. The Royals defeat the Sharks again 2-1. Pirates beat the Cards again 2-1. Rangers beat the Angels again 20-3. Wow. Astros the Rockets 4-0. Dodgers beat the Reds 3 times 5-1. Giants beat the Cubs again 12-3. Blue Jays defeat the Twins 9-8. D-backs defeat the Brewers 30-10. That's all you can know for that. Also, WNBA news, by the way, Aces beat the Dream 81-75. The Sun beat the Wings 101-95. That's all news you can know for that, guys. Well, buddy. Also, notice also, by the way, guys, I almost had brother wish out to Jackie Bryan of Virtual 5 Ultimate Showdown, Jack Black, Cassidy Pope, Shania Twain, Leanne Rhymes, Janet Evans, Scott Hamilton, Jennifer Coolidge, Talia Jackson, Michelle Janae, Emily McCarthy, Valtteri Bottas, Kayla Ewell, Bizarrap, and Ari Fournier. So send my brother wishes out. Tweets and please should just on that, by. That's all news you gotta know. That's all to say about that. And that's everything you gotta know about as well, by. That's all to say about that, guys, as well. So look forward to that, guys, as well. Look forward to that. All right, so I know the Gladiator Knuckles spin was supposed to be today, but that's been postponed. I guess it's a game about that happened, but it should be moved to next month. And also, Gladiator Knuckles should be coming to Slunk Force by next week. And also that Ferry Tico, she's arriving on 9/11 to Slunk Force. I'm definitely gonna lock the boat. I really am, by the way. I'm definitely looking forward to that. So that's all news you're gonna know for that, guys. Also, guys, Sonic Racing Crossway. That's gonna be arriving next month, by the way, guys. And also, Pac-Man World 2 Repack. That's arriving as well, by the way, guys. Look forward to that. Now, Sonic, he's gonna be featured in Pac-Man World 2 Repack, by the way, in DLC, by the way, which is later this year. And then Pac-Man, he's gonna run to Sonic Racing Cross Worlds early 2026. That's all news you're gonna know for that, guys, as well. That's all just about that. And that's everything that you need to on that, everybody. Also, guys, don't forget, guys, that Clash in Paris is going to be on Saturday, guys. Check that out. That's all news you need to know, guys, as well. That's all to say about that, guys. Check that out. That's all news you got to know about it as well. So look for that. It's this week, guys. Check it out. All right, ladies, that's going to do it right there for the Close Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Close Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook, I know. So, what does your response of Taylor Swift's Kelsey being once again? Where do you think the wedding venue? Where do you think the wedding area is going to be at? And where do you think it's going to be at? So, thoughts on that, guys? I mean, Travis Kelce, he did sell all the flowers and all that. At least some, by the way, Mizzou at Leawood State. But Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, they did what had to be done. I knew they're going to do. I knew they're going to do it. So I had confidence in them, which I did. They did what had to be done, and I knew it was going to ensue, which it did. So congrats to Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce on the engagement era. They're going to be entering the wedding era. It's going to be America's World Wedding, which is, by the way, but it's going to be a Swiftie wedding. It's going to happen, guys. Just wait and see. When and where it's going to happen, gotta wait till that plays out, guys. With us, also congrats to French Montana. He got engaged to Sheikha Mahra. Congrats to him on that. Also, send your brother wish out to Jackie Bryant of Virtual Fire Ultimate Showdown, Jack Black, Cassidy Pope, Shania Twain, Leanne Rhymes, Jeanette Evans, Scott Hamilton, Jennifer Coolidge, Talia Jackson, Michelle Janae, Emily McCarthy, to Valtteri Bottas, Kayla Ewell, Bizarrap, and Ari Fournier. Some of my brother wishes out tweets. Be sure to that's all you got. Nobody. I'll back for a breaking news from times of the updates and wishes the whole one of the Close Sports. Where they so late as you got. That's all they say, guys. Take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Be safe with it. Enjoy. Bye bye.